3 seasons, 22 episodes, and a hell of a lot of characters for us to rank. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, and it's going to be probably the final Squid Game tier list that we do. We might revisit it in years to come. Who knows if they bring out a 4th season? Who knows if they bring out an American version? But for right now, we've seen seasons 1, 2, and 3. We've pretty much ranked everything there is to rank. We've discussed everything there is to discuss. And now the last thing for us to do is rank all the characters from seasons 1 through to 3. And we've got pretty much anybody who was relevant from season 1 through to season 3 on this list. I don't know how many there is in total, but there is quite a lot. We have 6 categories. You've got the S category, the A category, B, C, D, and F. Pretty self-explanatory. S, A, B, C, and D, all pretty much grades. I mean, F is a grade as well, but I like to think of it as the failure category, or the fuck you category. Just a category that if you find yourself in, then you know you done something wrong, or your character was horribly written, or something along those lines.
Everyone will be looking to stay out of the F category, but guess what? It's not up to them. It's up to me and you. Thankfully, there is a lot of them, but there's no 456 of them.
No, I think we will see multiple of the characters here. I'm expecting not a lot, but I think you could be looking at like a half dozen just going straight into the F category. So, yeah, with that said, obviously S is your top tier. I mean, I don't think we need to explain what A, B, C, and D mean, do we?
No, folks, it's pretty self-explanatory.
But yeah, F is you absolutely suck, and S is you are the
top dog.
You're the top dog. You're phenomenal. You are the best of the best. And up first, we're going to start with Il Nam. Normally it's ladies first, but we're going to go with Old Man first, and it's number 1, Il Nam. And honestly, I really enjoyed Il Nam's character, and a massive surprise. I don't care what anybody said. I never seen this coming. See at the end of season 1, episode 9, when Ji-hun visits that building and Il Nam's laying in the bed. Never in a million years I don't think you could have predicted that.
No, it was a great plot twist, and it made you not be able to trust number 1 ever again, but...
Although, for some stupid reason, Ji-hun did trust number 1 in season 2. Oh, I mean, how's he supposed to know that number 1's going to screw him twice?
True, but you can't trust number 1 ever again.
Hell, see if Ji-hun ever gets reincarnated and he's in another... See number 1, you may as well just kill him like he did Dae-ho.
Yeah.
He'll just be, on a mission to kill number 1.
But this guy was good. Both heel and a good guy.
Oh, I pissed my pants.
Give me your jacket, 456.
I'm not very strong, but if we work together, we can win. I know how to win. I liked it. For me, he is...
You have to play.
I think he's A category.
I agree. I thought the guy was great. Like I said, both... I mean, I know we didn't really get much of him as a villain, but he was still great.
Yeah, it's crazy how... In the first 6 episodes, you feel really, really bad for the guy, especially when Ji-hun almost betrays him in that game, Kabangu, with the marbles. But then, at the end, you're like, holy shit, he was the game master. He was behind all this. And when he watched all those people basically die, and there was us feeling sorry for him. Massive twist.
He was loving it.
Il Nam, an A character for me. Right, up next, we have Yongdae, who was number 100. Listen... I think he was an okay at best villain. He could have probably got more screen time, to be honest. He is like the only guy, I think, outside of Ji-hun and Coinmaster in the final game that had any sort of relevance about him.
Yes, but by God, guys, this guy's acting...
We got ourselves a lunchbox.
Here, I've watched a lot of this with English, though. I've watched a lot of it in English dub, and I've watched a lot of it in Korean. I don't think it matters, right, what this guy's language is in that final game, but to me, it's irreversible. The problem with me is he was like he was almost like the final boss of face heel turns, where he would just flip from being a good guy to a bad guy, and there's so many people like that.
He was never a good guy.
No, but he would have like good guy, not tendencies, but he'd be like, oh, this is why we trust this kid, he's smart, we gotta do it to survive, guys, yeah. He'd look around the room, he'd try and get the yes votes together and the no votes.
Hold on, he was only saying that when people were helping him achieve what he wanted to do, and that was get money. He never had any. This guy.
Yeah, but see Snake Tattoo guy, right? See him, he never fucking did, he never bowed down to the good people, man, to get his way.
I think he did the doctor guy. I think he was like, "Oh, you're a doctor," because the doctor friend was telling him the next game. I think he kind of did. I mean, he wasn't a good guy, Young Day. That's actually ridiculous to say. Oh, he was half good, half bad. He was an absolute arsehole, greedy bastard who'd only cared about the money for day one.
Well, fuck him. I'll put him C.
That's where I was going to stick him, but it's for me. It's not a high C. It's like it's almost like I feel bad putting you in D, so I'm putting you in C. But no, do you want to retract that, saying that he was like a good guy and a bad guy? All he did was praise other bad guys. I mean, that doesn't make you good. Oh yeah, he gave credit to people that were arsehole just like him. I mean, come on.
No, but he did flip while he was in the starting room numerous times. He pretended to be a good guy to get things to go his way, which is still a bad guy.
How did he?
He did.
Wait, name one instance.
All the times there was votes, he always tried to spin it in a way. Oh, we'll do one more game and then we'll vote to get out.
So wait, that makes him a good guy because he says
he's trying to side with the good guys. He wasn't just here.
No, he wasn't. He was trying to side with the greedy people.
Yes, but get the good guys on board by like being nice to them.
And you think that's a good guy?
No, but he's pretending to be a good guy.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. If he was pretending to be a good guy, he would have ended the games there, so there was no more deaths and stuff.
But that's not pretending. But why, that's not pretending, though. That's actually being a good guy. Difference between pretending and being, and he was pretending.
Fucking mental. Right, up next with player. I don't even know.
He was pretending to be on the good guy's side to get their votes and therefore to get play another game because he's a greedy, evil bastard.
Yeah, your logic's flawed.
So why was he doing it then? Just for shits and giggles?
It is manipulation, or just
he's pretending to be a good guy.
So but you said he went from being good guy to bad guy, but you never said at the beginning pretending. He was manipulating people every round, telling them what they want to hear. Oh, just one more game, then we'll leave. Bullshit. He was a greedy bastard, man. He was unlikable. He'd no redeeming qualities, in my opinion.
Not even the lunchbox.
And I'm glad when Coinmaster chucked him off the ledge. Anyway, up next. A great guy, someone that tries to manipulate.
Who said he was great though?
You said 1 minute he was good, 1 minute he was bad. I think he was just a straight up arsehole.
He did flip between the two. In terms of pretending. He did! Let's not pretend he didn't.
There's a lot of pretending in this video. Right, player 338. I don't know his name. For me, final game, not a chance. I'm going to go F. Do you agree or?
Yeah, there's a whole host of characters that made that final game that shouldn't have been there, and he is one of them.
Was he pretending to be a good guy as well, or was he just a bad guy throughout?
I think Squid Game suffers for too many of them that flip-flopped.
Who flip-flopped?
That's my point, loads of them did. Loads of red shirts just flip-flopped.
I don't recall any.
Well, we didn't watch the same show then.
Oh, name them, give me numbers.
Give me no. Fuck off with numbers. Okay, about 50 of them. I won't give you the shirt numbers.
Why not?
Because I can't remember them specifically. I mean, see, unlike you, I don't use the Wikipedia page, mate. I use my brain. Alright?
It ain't functioning.
Aye, it is. Come on.
No, it's no. Well, I'm going to go F.
That's what I'll agree with. F. This rock star, I like this guy. Glass Bridge, end of him and the crazy old lady. I like that. I'll put him B.
Snake Tattoo. Honestly, can't remember his name, but this was a much better villain in my opinion than Player 100. Just an
old but threatening.
How old was he?
He was.
Come on, he's like in his 40s.
I think this guy could pass his 50s.
He
looks older than the average person in the Squid Games, I think.
Well, probably, but that's because the majority of them do look like they're in their 20s or 40s. This guy's not old.
Well, hold on. No, if the majority of them are in their 20s and 30s, then being in your late 40s, 50s is old in terms of the 456 people.
I wouldn't look at this guy and say, oh, you're old. I wouldn't describe him as old.
But is he old at the 456 people?
I look at Il Nam, I think you're old. Well, I look at Player 100, I think you're an older gentleman. I don't look at this guy and think, oh, you're old.
Yeah, but at the 456
Could it be that old?
See.
Pretty much everyone in the 456 was threatened by him, so he couldn't have been that old.
Yeah, because he had ties. He was a big menacing guy.
What do you mean tie? Hold on, no, all his ties had been severed. He was on the run because his gang were out to try and kill him.
He had his own gang within the Squid Games.
Yeah, but if he was Il Nam didn't have his own gang. No, if he was
He didn't design that, though. He wanted just to be a shite bag.
Yeah, no, you've lost the plot. If this guy was old and frail and not this...
There's a difference between being old and frail and being the older of, the average.
Right?
So see at the 456, he's definitely 400 and above in terms of age, which makes him old. Out of the 456.
He might be. He might be.
Well, there you go.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, hold on. That's like saying you've got 456 players, and 455 of them are newborns, and the other one's 1 year old. Oh, you're old. No, you're not. You're being the oldest person there and being old's not the same thing at all. That's ridiculous.
I'm saying he's old and... You're just argumentative.
What?
This guy's old.
You have lost the plot, right, B?
Well,
Right,
put it this way, right? Is this guy in the peak physical levels?
No, he's probably...
He's probably about 25 years past that.
He's probably in the second half of his life.
He's fucking old then.
That's not old. Right, up next we've got Square Guy, Squareface. Listen, I think just for the sake of this video, do we not rank these people or do we just put them in F?
So
Square, circle, and triangle. It's not actually a specific character. It's just grouping soldiers together.
They did have different roles, but I don't remember them, so I'm going to say F.
No, honestly, it's...
What, are you going to say anything other than F? Or?
I just don't really know how you rank these people when they're not actually individual characters.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I mean, obviously we did see a few of them take their masks off.
Yeah, but that's not
on the list.
Yeah, but it's not representing them. It's representing just the actual like order of like the, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, mate. I know you don't have the vocabulary to tell me what you mean, but I tell you what, we've got a PlayStation controller.
Well, I mean that's what it is.
We're just missing what's
an
that?
X.
An X.
Aye, an X.
Throw a fucking X up.
Right, up next we're getting the VIPs.
I hate the VIPs.
Ironic we're talking about F category because I think these guys should certainly go straight in it. I'm going to put them behind them.
Aye, they would like that probably.
Fucking awful. Up next we got Captain Park. Listen, didn't think he was great or anything, and the arc totally fucking sucked. I mean, I'd put him in D, but honestly, it could be an F just due to how bad the whole boat thing was. But I'm willing to put him in D.
I put him in D. He's the first guy to make it to the D category.
Right, up next we've got Kim, who was the leader of the special agent team, the special crew that was hired by Ji-hun, and I guess he survives in the end. He doesn't go into the island. I'm assuming he gets player 2460 safety. Kim was just a throwaway character.
I do not. Yeah, he led a bunch of lambs to the slaughter.
I'd put him behind Captain Park.
I would as well.
D, right. Up next we have...
Can't accuse them of not having enough time to develop them.
No, because they got a lot of scenes. Up next we've got, I believe she is called Minwee.
That's her name. Minwee is bang on the money. But where is she going to come in here?
Throwaway, honestly, a nothing character.
Her kid's more important.
Well, that's not even her, so...
Well, would you got that without the Wikipedia, though?
I'm not even on it, right? First of all, you're a dick, right? You don't know shit. You said that Player 100 went from being a good guy to a bad guy, like multiple...
Which he did. He flip-flopped.
No, he did not.
He flip-flopped to get people on his side, did he? Or did he not
this
do
is
that?
not... This
wasn't
is not
manipulation tactics, yes?
This is Yun Hee, right? Not the person... I don't know who... You've lost the plot, man.
And who's this again?
Died and Mingle.
Oh, aye, because Coin Man threw her out the door.
Aye, that's the one. Nice seat, actually.
I'd say bottom of D.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Aye, well, alright then. Alright. Welcome to the party then, pal. I've just Uno reversed him, so we'll see how this fucking goes. Died and mingle. Let's get ready to jingle. Right, up next. The son of the old woman.
I forget his name.
I actually thought this guy was alright, but I didn't like his tactics, folks, at the end, pretty much at the end of the Assault Season 2. You know, he put a lot of blame onto our guy that claimed...
Young sick, I knew that.
He put a lot of blame onto our guy that claimed he was in the navies.
Yeah, Daeho. I mean, yeah, this guy blamed Daeho for it, but at least Daeho tried. This guy did nothing. Honestly, I'd probably say C. I think he was alright.
I'd say C, just behind the old guy.
Just behind him. Right, up next. I really like this guy. I thought he brought a comedic element to the show.
Yes, I think B. Somewhere in B.
Woo Seok. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, and obviously had that great game of rock, paper, scissors as well. Yeah, you know what, man? You think B? I think B as well. Is he in front of Snake Tattoo or behind him?
I'd put him in front of Snake
In front
Tattoo.
of Snake Tattoo, right. Fair enough. I agree with that. Right. Up next, we have his... I believe he was he not father-in-law, or am I making this up?
I think he spoke at his wedding. He was close to him, I know that.
I think it may have been his... I forget his name, though.
Father-in-law will go with.
He was the...
Leader of the Loan Sharks. Captain Loan Shark.
Yeah, Captain Loan
Captain
Shark.
Shark. Not quite Park.
He was going to take Ji-hun's kidney in season 1.
Yeah, put it this way, when this guy died, the show was pretty peak, wasn't it? It was good. It was great.
Yeah, maybe if this guy wasn't pressurising Ji-hun for the money, Ji-hun wouldn't have continued to play these games. Didn't get as much screen time as our man Soo Wook there, so you know what, man, he was okay. Is he top of D? Or do you think he's bottom of C? You know what, I'd say bottom of C.
I'd say bottom of C as well.
Right, up next we have one of the soldiers, don't know his name. He threatened Kang Yul. He was one of the guys that was doing the whole transportation of the liver, the organs. You know, I mean, it is what it is. I didn't really like that. I think we'll just go F for the simple fact that I don't know his name. If we don't know his name,
We'll
then
put him in F.
I'll put him behind this guy here. Him as well, same kind of logic. Just, yep, stick him in here with his little buddy. I think this guy had a bit more screen time, but not enough to remember his name, so is what it is. Right, up next we have this guy here, who is player 352. Was that the lunchbox?
That was the lunchbox.
Lunchbox. It doesn't matter. F for me.
This has to be the shitiest lunchbox I've ever had.
F for me.
I'd say
Absolute failure. Right, now we have Ji-hun's daughter. Don't know her by name. Think she done an okay job in season 1 for the
Lucky
first 2
bastard.
episodes.
That's what I'll call
Yeah,
it.
so that's one way to describe it. Then we see her for like a cameo, pretty much, just right at the end of season 3. Listen, I don't think F did an okay job. You know what? I think somewhere in D probably. Maybe top of D, to be honest.
Above Captain Park. That'll do.
Stick her in there. Right, up next we had the frontman, I believe he was. Is he not like the new frontman? The game, he was the officer. The officer.
He's not number 2.
The number 2.
He's what the frontman used to be to number 1.
You know what? I liked the actor, but I thought he was pretty shit.
What's the actor in?
My Name.
Don't recall him, but I tell you what, he was alright.
Don't recall him?
Aye.
Leader of the organisation?
My Name was that long ago, mate. I fucking...
Well, anyway, aye, so...
I'd say bottom of C.
Bottom of C, but...
His feud with her just seemed a bit filler. It seemed like it was there just to plug a gap. It didn't feel all that important to me, but... I mean, I know a lot of people did like that, but for me, I don't know. He had like 20 opportunities to kill her, and he's just like messing about.
Yeah, alright, up next we've got Sae-Byuk from season 1, made the final 3, which is not easy to do. 3 out of 456 is pretty impressive. Will she make our top 3 categories, so A, S, A, or B? You know what, I think she is probably I think she's one of the better females in the show. Some people would say the best female. Isn't an actress though, so I don't know if that hurts her character ranking. Just got chucked in there, I believe, because she is a model. But you know, I think she was all right. I mean, I'd say either probably B or C. Like,
I'd say top of C.
Any reasoning or?
I just don't think she's that good. I'm not saying you could tell she wasn't an actress, but I don't know, when you compare her to Ji-hun in 218, she's not all that much.
Right, up next we have Yun-ho. Obviously the brother of In-ho, detective. Season 1 was, I think, really, really good. Season 2, unfortunately for me, probably weighs him down. I just can't get over him spending 10 episodes at sea just to make it to the island and for his brother to just do a 180 and walk away. That to me was, I think his story arc from season 2, episode 3 onwards is I mean, it's almost character ruining, isn't it? Just
crazy to think this guy gets. I mean, he did so much more in season 1 than he did in season 2 and 3.
I think that I think if you're ranking it on season 1 alone, he could be in S or A, but I just think due to season 2 and season 3 pretty much ruining him, I'd say it's probably top of B.
Yeah, it's top of B for me, as you pointed. I mean, they've ruined the guy.
I just can't, based on what we've seen in season 2 and 3, I just can't stick him higher than B. So, right, up next I've got the religious woman whose name is, I'm going to be honest, it's completely tripping me.
I can't remember her name, but I'll just call her religious woman as well.
Just your little, your female antagonist, I guess. Yeah.
Offer practically hee-haw, if we're being honest, man.
Is it D?
Yeah,
or is it C?
I'd say it's top of D.
Top of D, right. Up next we've got Kang Yu, North Korean defector. So, I mean, she was in there, decided to let player 246 live. Even at the end, we see her going back. I guess she got like a relatively happy ending, because we see her going, to China to try and find her son, or North Korea. Was it North Korea, or did she say she was going to China?
I think it was China.
Yeah, apparently, I don't know, sold her son to China, so off she went there. Listen, just alright. I'd probably, it's probably in the C category somewhere.
I'll agree with that.
Well, whereabouts? Bottom of C?
Poor bottom of C. Again, I just, beside our wee, dueling buddy, I just didn't really understand it. Well, I understood it, but I think it took up way too much time than it should have.
Right, up next we've got Dae-ho, who I actually did really like, and unfortunately Ji-hun decided this guy had to die. He didn't have the advantage of being in season 1, but I guess he also had the advantage of being killed in season 3 before it went to complete shit, so... I mean, if you factor that in, then maybe he got a bit lucky, but unlucky at the same time. I think Dae-ho was a pretty good character. I'd probably say maybe bottom of B, or somewhere in B.
I'll put him bottom of B as well. I didn't like the ending, because I just thought Ji-hun was very hell-bent on killing the guy for practically no reason.
Yeah, I didn't really understand it, to be honest. Right, up next we've got this guy here with glasses on. Honestly, I don't know who he is. And if I don't know who you are, then I think you've got to go an F. I'm sorry, but...
It's going to be F for me.
I can't really make a case for not putting him in F.
I couldn't even tell you what set of games he was in.
You mean season, or...?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, listen,
I don't know if it was the first run or the second one.
I mean, unless that is... There's one person I could maybe think of it being... No, it's not him. Right, okay.
It's not it. It's an F.
I'm sorry, it's an F. Probably bottom F, just because we don't know who you are.
Yep. Right, up next, Thanos.
I really liked Thanos. I think Thanos was... I would probably put Thanos in second B.
I agree with that.
In here. A comedic element to season 2. And again, he wasn't in the shit show known as the last 3 episodes of season 3, so that definitely helped him. I think he should have been, though. I think it would have been good if he had survived. And, he was like almost an antagonist, but not like an outright piece of shit. Or at least he didn't feel that way.
Yeah, his number 2 felt worse than him. In that regard, Thanos didn't seem that bad.
Right, player 246. Massively overrated character for me.
Yep. Honestly, this guy just... Basically, his whole arc and his whole personality is, I've got a sick kid and that's the reason I'm in here. And we're going to try and save you and get you out.
I think honestly, I'm thinking about putting him second bottom of D.
Oh, that's pretty low, isn't it?
Yeah, but for me though, I didn't think this guy. I can't recall any. I think he was like the male version of her.
Yeah, and he was just a bit.
He kind of hung around and played and participated in some of the games, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. 246, second bottom of D.
Right, up next.
A character that caused all kinds of controversy. Plenty of controversy. Will it continue to go that way? I mean, I don't know if these Korean shows are actually going to get a transgender person to play transgender characters in the future, but you know what? The person did a good job.
Aye, Yun-Yo. Listen, alright, person was in there to get money for reconstructive surgery. Is that really worth risking your life for? I don't know. I mean, I don't think they were that bad, to be fair. I'd maybe chuck them in, maybe C somewhere. I think they were alright. Not amazing, not great, not
I'll
bad.
agree with that. I'd say in the middle, bang in the middle.
In here?
Aye. There we go. Right.
Right, up next, Ian Ho. You know what? Though season 3 was really poor, wasn't it?
It was, man.
Season 3 was terrible, actually. What did this guy do?
Nothing. I mean,
I think I'd need to actually rewatch it, because I can, outside of him having that little 5-minute conversation with Ji-hun and turning his back on his brother and walking away and then visiting Ji-hun's daughter, other than that, I can barely... I mean, he maybe had a conversation or two with the officer, is number 2, but...
Officer.
Other than that, Jesus Christ, this guy pretty much had a
non-existent season. Like, there was no... I mean, yeah, he has the ending, right, and he sees your woman with the American fairs, and he gives the money to Ji-hun's daughter, right, and which is 2 pretty big things, right? But by that point, the damage is done. Like, the ending with his brother's shite. Even the stuff with Ji-hun is just crap.
I think he probably deserves to be somewhere beside his brother.
I agree.
Either in front or behind.
I don't know what the hoes of this world fucking done in the past life, but they got absolutely fucking battered in season 3.
Yeah, I'd say maybe behind his brother.
Yeah.
And there.
I agree with that.
Right, up next we've got Ji-hun. Right, I'm not happy with how he went out in the end, and it means... I think that season 1 he was great. I think season 2... I still think he was great, even though people didn't really like it. But season 3, man, I think they done him dirty. Where he is, he's pretty much given up. He's feeling guilty. He blames himself for everything happening. Well, there's only one person he blames more than himself, and that was Dae-ho. Makes it his mission to kill.
That's what doesn't make sense to me. It's like, if he feels so bad about it, then he puts all the blame on this guy, but still feels bad about it. It's like, well, why not just hang the point of blame on yourself?
Yeah, and then even... I mean, even when you look at, like, the last game, he was so ineffective even, because he just held the baby for pretty much the entire game. Honestly, I would probably put him top of A, and I can't put him in S because I think season 3 killed him. Well, I mean, he literally did die in season 3, but...
killed a lot of people, didn't it? I agree with that.
I agree with that, right, good. Right, up next we have Thanos as number 2, so yeah, I got a few number 2s in here. We have Thanos as number 2. Who goes by the name of Namgye. We'll call him Namgye. You know what? I actually think this guy was alright. And Thanos dying kind of gave him a boost. Promoted him to, like, he was probably the best antagonist across season 2 and season 3 in terms of in the games. He was way better, I think, than Player 100, and he was way better than any of the other fucking losers that made the final game. Maybe it would have been better if this guy actually made Sky Squad. Someone with a bit of value, someone that they'd built up for the previous 2 seasons.
Sky Squid could have been good, but it just suffered from a whole magnitude of factors.
Yeah, I think this guy would have done a better job in there. Anyway, in terms of where he's going, where are you thinking?
Bottom of B.
Bottom of B?
I was thinking top of C, but I think bottom of B is more fair for this
I was thinking top of C, like...
I'll put him bottom of B. I look at C and I think, he's a step above those guys.
Oh, he's the same level as the hose.
But bottom of B... I'll put it this way, the bottom of B is closer to the top of C, so therefore he's not really that close to them.
True, right. Up next we have Player 246's child. Honestly, man, it's a kid, like, but...
They suck, pal. Put them down an F. I mean, what is there to say? Who cares? I'm glad the kid lives, right? That's good, that's brilliant, but I mean, in terms of a character, who cares? Right,
up next we got Wang Su. Honestly, I think this guy was great. It's a shame that he died, but he only went on to bigger and better things, I guess, outside of Squid Game, although people would say there's not really anything bigger than Squid Game. But great job in season 1 where you see him, like, slowly but surely begin to get, like, warped by the money. And yeah, I guess he does change into an evil person, or a bad person even, but I guess he's just doing what everyone else was trying to do, survive, win the money, and get out at all costs, even if it comes at the expense of other people's lives.
And you know what, seeing Glass Bridge, see the guy that knew it was tempered, knew what it wasn't, and then the lights got turned off? That guy was taking too much time, man. He got to the last bit and was fucking humming and hawing about it, and I understand, right, life or death situation, it's not an easy thing in the world to decide, but the guy was taking too long.
If he doesn't push him, I think Ji-hun dies.
Yeah, because the glass bridge explodes. And we've seen the damage it did with them being pretty far from it. So what if they take a few seconds longer?
Absolutely. Anyway, the last game he sacrifices himself. Ji-hun wants to leave, and nobody gets the money, but he decides to kill himself and allow Ji-hun to win and collect all that won, which is about $10. Anyway, great character. You know what? I think that I'd probably put him in. I don't know. I think I'd put him in top A.
The tippy top.
I'm thinking so, or maybe behind Ji-hun.
You know what? I'm actually tempted for the tippy top at A, because he didn't get butchered by season 2 and 3.
Yeah, no, I think top A, but if you want to put him behind Ji-hun, I've no
I'll put
issues.
him top A, man. He's a character. It's not. To me, he's got the perfect character development and ends at the peak.
Yeah, definitely. Right, up next, got player 222. I'm kind of tempted to go F for the simple reason is I just think this baby kind of ruined the last.
Yeah, I'm going to say
episodes.
last. I don't even give a shit. There's people that I don't even know. It's not. I mean, is it the baby's fault? As in, like, it's literal fault? No. But why did they write this, man? Why did they write this in? And oh man, I will have nightmares of Ji-hun holding this baby in Sky Squid and that guy lunchbox. We got a lunchbox. If we draw tickets and raffles, then we can do this.
Just hindered Ji-hun in the last few episodes.
Yep.
I mean, unfortunately that's all what it did. Right, next we've got Young Bae, Ji-hun's one of Ji-hun's best friends. We see him in season 1 gambling with Ji-hun. Then obviously he enters the games in season 2 and gets taken out right at the end, just basically assassinated by In-ho. I liked him, Young Bae. I think he was pretty good. I'd stick him in the B category. I think B.
Ryan's snake tattoo.
Yeah, sure. Beside his Marines buddy, or so-called Marines buddy. Right, up next we've got the old woman. I mean, they called her old, but even then she wasn't that old. I guess similar to like the snake tattoo guy. You're going to call them old, but they're not really old. They're just a bit older than everyone else.
I know, but they were literally calling her old woman.
True, but I don't think she's old. Anyway, where's she going to go?
I think she's probably got the case for the best one.
Yeah, top of C?
I'd say bottom of B.
Bottom of B?
There we go, right?
Right. Up next, I've got the glass guy whose name I don't know if he had
no
a name.
relevance until the last couple of bridges, the glass bridge.
Yeah, I'd say top of D maybe.
Yeah, because you know what? Doesn't appear for much, but to me, he's in the best game.
Yeah, definitely.
Right at the end, at the crunch time bit, yeah.
Right, up next we've got the recruiter. He's got the benefit of only appearing in 3 episodes.
Tell you what.
And I think that he is S category. I think that him... I think if you're in it less, then it's harder to make it... It helps you, but also hurts you, I guess. You've got less time to make a big impact, but if you can have that... If you're only in 1 episode and you can make it a standout episode, then there's no negatives, really. And I think that his acting was great, from the whole meeting Ji-hun and playing the Diake to his... And I like the whole sinister side, the darker side we've seen of him in season 2, where he's getting chased by the loan sharks and then he literally just does like a 180 and starts hunting them down instead, forces them to play rock, paper, scissors with a loaded revolver. Then obviously we get Russian roulette with Ji-hun at the end, and the acting and the eyes scene as well. For me, I'd say he's a standout character of this show.
I agree. Every time he was on screen, he stole the show. It's an S every day of the week. Loved the bread and lottery game when he went room with the homeless as well. That was pretty good. Yeah, top dog.
Yep, right. On this we've got Mai. Just a bit of a forgettable character, to be honest. I think Squid Game did a poor job of having any really important female characters that stood out. Agree or disagree?
I agree, because our tier list ain't like this, because of the great job they did with female characters. It shows in this the lack of them. And with her, she simply she just gets killed by Thanos' number 2.
Yeah, and she could have been saved by Minso, but for some reason he didn't. So yeah, I'm trying to think.
I'd say somewhere in D, man.
Yeah,
maybe ahead of Captain Park. Below Captain Park, take your pick.
I'd say maybe in here.
Aye, I'll do.
Right, up next. Ooh, I think this is the guy that got across the bridge second and then was pushing people off. Player 96.
Yes, it is.
A nothing character. I'll say F. Oh, he might. Oh, but he was he was relevant for a couple of minutes. Yeah, but what did he do before that?
You know, ended the episode on a cliffhanger.
Absolutely nothing. Right, up next we have Jesus. What's her name?
Ooh.
I don't think it begins with O.
I've no idea, folks. We don't even have a number to work with.
Ji Young. Ji Young, who I still don't have a number to work with. Right, loses out on the marbles game, sacrifices herself so that...
Oh, this is a lot of people's favourite scenes, man. Who gives two shits? I didn't care all too much.
Maybe you're a heartless bastard.
I think I am. Maybe I am.
No, actually, you ever think that you might be? Like, no, you ever...
No, she just sacrificed herself. Like,
No,
I don't know, half of the other fucking players?
No, she willingly sacrificed herself. There's a bit of a difference here.
Yeah, but so what?
They say half the other players sacrificed themselves.
They all have to go.
Yeah, but she willingly let somebody that she just met live instead of her.
Here, does she have a bit more of importance than other characters on this show? Absolutely. But...
No, what I think...
It would just have more weight if she was better character.
Now, what I think goes against her is the fact that she pretty much just got introduced in the last episode. Now, I'm not saying that we never seen her in the first 4 episodes, right? Or before they teamed up to go into that. See, before Sabiek went and found her to help them in the tug-of-war game, I'm not saying that we hadn't seen her, but she wasn't relevant. She didn't have a name. She had no lines up to that point. So therefore, she kind of just came into it before tug-of-war. And really... I mean, she's like a 2-episode character. Now, I know I've said the recruiter's pretty much almost just a 2-episode character, but he had a large focus in those episodes. She was like a background character for 2 Had they focused more on her, I think if she was given... Like look at Ali, right? See when Ali dies in Marbles, I think in Il Nam, it hurts more, and it has a bigger impact because they've been in it from the beginning. They've been a big focus from episode 1. She wasn't. She literally only joined up with the group for tug-of-war.
Yeah, and that's why I just didn't really care as much as other people.
You didn't see her in red light, green light. You didn't see her being recruited or coming back. You didn't see her in the cookie shape cutter game. Like, her character wasn't really built. You didn't learn anything about her. You got, at the beginning when you got Ji-hun, he's assembling, we're all a team. You got Ali and Il Nam, and you're learning about them, you're finding out things about them. We didn't find out anything about her. Yeah, we find out that she doesn't really have any family, and I believe she was like abused and shit like that, but it's almost like as soon as we began to find out a little about the character, she sacrifices herself. So it was very noble, but I just don't think that she can be that high up the list. I mean,
it was too much too soon for me.
Yeah.
If you give one of the characters that were introduced in episode 1, episode 2, this death, I would just would have cared a bit more.
I think she's C.
It's almost like she just appeared to do the service. Yeah, C. Whereabouts in C? About there's about right.
In here?
Yeah.
Right.
We got a lunchbox.
Right, up next, I believe
218's mum.
I think so. I think it is. Right, honestly, I can't. I think F.
Opens a suitcase, finds all the money that Ji-hun's left her, and then runs up the road to find Ji-hun.
No, I think this is Ji-hun's mother.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure that's 218's mother. Sang-woo's mother.
Yeah, I mean, Ji-hun just finds his mother lying dead on the floor. I couldn't really stand up. The acting was brutal.
Yeah, the opening scene wasn't good. I think it's F.
It's F every day of the week.
Stick her beside this baby in here. Right, up next we've got the doctor guy who was helping with the removal of the organs, the organ harvesting, and yeah, he was finding out when the next games was, and then I guess he just freaked out and got himself killed when he decided he ain't going to tell me what... do you not think he overreacted? I get why he overreacted, like, but what was he thinking was going to be the end game of that?
Yeah, I know. Idiotic manoeuvre, man.
He should have played it fucking cooler.
No, but he completely freaks out and gets himself killed.
Alright character though, I'd say he's in the sea somewhere.
Aye, whereabouts in the sea though?
Maybe bottom of sea.
He's at the bottom of the sea. We got a lunchbox, people.
Well, I think this is Lunchbox. We confused. This is Lunchbox.
No, well, either way, man.
Both shite. Right,
Lunchbox 1, Lunchbox 2.
Right, I think this is Sang-woo's mother.
Run in the street after the suitcase was opened, man. Unbelievable.
Probably not as bad as Ji-hun's mother, but still not a memorable character for me. We'll stick her top AF maybe.
I will put her in there.
Right, up next we have, oh god, Sabu X's brother.
Who's all grown up now.
Honestly, could not give a shit. I stick him in beside this wee kid here, 2 kids together, but
that's the problem, man. You've got all these people in these games, and if you don't give a shit about the reason they're in the games, that takes away from them. Doesn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely. Just
like there's a reason why Ji-hun's daughter is like the highest at like these like kid from family members.
Well,
because they did a better job with her.
Yeah, she got more screen time as well. Having like going out for dinner with her father, and then he gives her the gun that shoots a flame. It's like a lighter, and then also the ending scene, I guess, with In-ho. So they just got more screen time. Probably older as well, so therefore can actually have more words and just a better character all around. Right, up next we got Yeon-hee. Actually, technically wins the game. Technically, this is the season.
Her number 222.
Yeah, technically she won the game. So I don't know if we're going to factor that. And is she the highest? Is she the best female on the show?
No. I don't think so. I preferred. I preferred. Old lady and the woman that finished third in season 1. I think probably behind. I think second C.
Either way, I mean, okay, but not a standout character by any means. Not. I don't know.
Felt like she was just there to give birth to throw a baby in the games.
I mean, sacrificed herself, I guess. Told Ji-hun not to bother coming back. Put her baby's life above her own life. It's commendable.
Right, up next.
Up next got player 222. Just an arsehole at the end, and for that reason, I think he will stick with the. Any coincidence, the Squid Game guys are all going in F? I don't think so.
Absolutely not. Right, Ali.
Ali was great. Really liked Ali. You know, got outsmarted by Sang-woo, but to be fair, can we blame him? Probably not, because Sang-woo was really nice to him up to that point.
That was a dumb fucking manoeuvre though, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's running about with a bag of rocks.
And not one of them's Dwayne.
Oh, God's sake. I feel bad for Ali. Where is he going? I am thinking... What are you thinking about? I'm thinking third B.
I'd put third B as well. I liked Ali. His death was pretty sad, but...
Trying to sneak in front of In-ho there, seen it?
He's trying to sneak in front of him. Not anymore. Up next we have got Grandma in for her son. In for a penny, in for a pound. And...
Well, I wouldn't really call her Grandma, because that's what they were calling the older woman from season 1. She was
this is great, Grandma.
Jim-ja, player 149. I mean, she was alright. Probably better than her son. They stick her just in front of her son and see.
I will do that.
Is that fair? Right. Up next, we've got Minso. Thanos took a liking to this guy, tried to take him under his wing. In the end, he kind of gets his hands on Thanos' gear. He does make it to Squid Game, but at this point, I guess he's turned into a junkie, and he's ran out of the junk, and they decide to eliminate him first and just chuck him off Squid. He didn't really put up much of a fight. Yeah, he did ask him, why me? What have I done? Why did I deserve to die? But they kill him anyway. I mean, Minso,
I felt nothing when he died.
Yeah, he allowed his friend to die as well. I think he's probably a D-list character, to be fair. I mean, could he be top of D?
I'll put him top of D, but I just wasted this guy. He was very, a shite bag, then he took drugs and he was killing people, and it was very out of character, but here, drugs make people do out of character things.
Definitely right, and then in last position to be ranked, we've got Muinji, who is known as Coinman. Player, what's his number? 333. Right, just straight off the bat, gotta say it. I think they butchered this guy.
This guy was good, bad, good, bad, good, bad.
Yeah, no, by the end of it, he is like the biggest antagonist the show's ever seen. He's literally dangling his own fucking baby off the edge of Squid. Incredible. I think it's incredible. You know what the lengths this guy was willing to go to win the money. We know he wanted to win and all that, but Jesus Christ, sacrificing his own child, and that was his plan all along. Because if he didn't want G Hun to step onto the last platform, it meant there was only him and his baby, and one of them was going to have to die. So, and I doubt this guy was going to do a heroic G Hun and chuck himself off the Sky Squid. So, yeah, crazy. I mean,
I'd love to see an alternative ending where Jihan dies and this guy just fires his baby 200 feet into the air, punts it, Snitsky style.
Yeah. Anyway, where is he going to go? You know what, man? I'm thinking B, but how high up B? I'm thinking pretty low down B, actually, to be fair.
I'd agree. Problem is, I mean, see if someone said he's an F, I wouldn't really complain with it because he got butchered. Like, you're talking about two guys at the top of you got butchered over the course of a couple of seasons. This guy got butchered over the course of an episode.
What about behind Deho?
I'll agree with that. Put him in there.
In there. He's trying to sneak into that A category. I'm just not allowing it. Right, guys, there you go. That is our ultimate Squid Game tier list character ranking. Got the recruiter standing alone in S. The number one, the highest filled category we have is F. But again, listen, I do think Squid Game. But see, to be honest, see when you've got like 456 players playing twice. I mean, that's over 900 characters alone. You're going to get characters, unfortunately, that just aren't important and aren't getting screen time. And if they're on this tier list, they pretty much are condemned to an F.
Yeah, and another problem is with it, if you introduce, when you've got 456 people, if you introduce them on at game one, and you introduce like a good 50 of them, then you realistically know who's going to die and who's not. I think Squid Game did a good job of introducing them as the games went on. Because it makes sense that people get lost in a crowd of 400 other people.
Yeah, listen, if you got 456 at the beginning and they take out 15 or 20 and they're like, right, these are the ones you should care about, these are the main characters, then I think it's obvious that they're going to last pretty long into the games.
Yep. So, correct.
Anyway, guys, that's it. There's our list. Let us know if you agree, let us know if you disagree, and we will catch you in the next one. So until then, thanks for watching, leave a like, leave a comment, and peace.